Maya! Yes, Mom. I want you to buy these at the supermarket. Maya quickly grabbed a book from her school bag and wrote down the names of all the items. Do not forget the flour because I want it to make cookies for church, her mother warned. Okay, Mom, said Maya. Maya walked legibly along the narrow streets. She stopped at the farmer's market. She bought 6 tomatoes, 4 bell peppers, a pound of broccoli, a bunch of grape, and 2 pounds of potatoes. At the supermarket, she pulled out her shopping list and searched for all the items: a bottle of oil, a bottle of ketchup, a pound of butter, 2 pounds of flour, 2 pounds of sugar, and 2 loaves of bread. Maya was proud that she found all items on the list. She took up an extra bag of flour because she wanted cookies too. Maya walked home with a broad smile on her face. As Maya turned the corner onto Maple Street, she noticed a large, scruffy dog standing in the middle of the road. It growled low in its throat, baring sharp teeth. Maya's heart skipped a beat. She paused, gripping her grocery bag tightly. She thought about turning back, but the only other way home would take much longer. She took a deep breath and remembered what her father had told her about dealing with dogs. Never show fear. Slowly, she took a step forward, keeping her eyes on the dog, but avoiding direct eye contact. The dog growled louder, its ears pinned back. Maya's heart raced. She tried to make herself seem less threatening by speaking softly. "It's okay, boy. I'm not going to hurt you," she said, her voice trembling slightly but steady. To her surprise, the dog stopped growling and took a cautious step backwards. Maya continued to speak gently. "That's right. I'm just going home. You're okay." She reached into her grocery bag and pulled out a loaf of bread. Holding it out with a steady hand, she crunched down slightly, making herself smaller and less threatening. The dog took a few steps towards her, sniffing the air. Maya stayed very still, her hand outstretched with the bread. The dog came closer, sniffed her hand, and then gently took the bread from her. It chewed the bread slowly, its eyes watching her but no longer filled with aggression. As the dog finished the bread, it looked up at Maya, its stance more relaxed. She carefully reached out and patted its head. The dog's fur was rough, but it didn't pull away, its tail wagging slightly. Feeling relieved, Maya slowly stood up. "See, we're friends now," she said with a smile. The dog followed her a few steps as she continued down the road, but then it turned and trotted away, perhaps to find a safe place to rest. When Moya finally reached home, her mother was waiting at the door. "You're a bit late, Moya. Everything okay?" Moya smiled and nodded. "Yes, Mom. I just made a new friend on the way." From that day on, Moya's walk home was filled with a new sense of confidence. She had faced her fear and learned that even the most intimidating situations could be handled with calmness and kindness. And every now and then, she would see the big scruffy dog around the village, always with a wag of its tail and a friendly bark, reminding her of the day she found her inner strength. I'm Janet from Teach the Easy Way. You can say thanks by subscribing. And if you have already subscribed, you can say thanks by giving this video a thumbs up. And of course, you can share it with your friends. Thanks for watching.